we ready to go, everybody?
Alright.
Oh, come on, you're on vacation. I need some more noise than that. Are you ready to go?
Wow, yeah.
Alright, let's get out of here. So my name is Nick, and I'll be your guide here on the float tour today. Is this everyone's first time in the chasm?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it is my first time, so we'll see how this goes. What's going to happen here, I'm going to get us over a louder section coming up in front of us, and then I'll proceed with the spoken part of the tour. But if anybody has any questions at any time, feel free to just shout them out.
That's not moving.
Alright, so those are the rapids we just went over. Tour's over now. What's going to happen here, just hop out on the right, climb up these cliffs, you're good to go. No, you'll be fine, it'll just be a little bump. It's nothing to worry about. Alright, so this bridge coming up above us here, everybody, is called the Grand Flume Bridge. That's about 110 feet in the air right there. In 2011, we got a lot of flooding here from Tropical Storm Irene. The water got to be about 10 feet below that. Yeah, pretty crazy boat rides that day. It's about 10 feet below that bridge. Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, so this narrow section that we're doing.
The water?
Yeah.
10. Another 10?
Well, today it's about 70 feet deep below us right here. Yeah, though this is actually on the shallow end of what it can be during our operating season. It can generally go anywhere from about 70 feet deep to 100 feet deep in here. And actually after the flooding in 2011 I was talking about before, we sent a team of scuba divers down here to see if anything got washed to the bottom. They found someone's yellow Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah, there's actually someone's car still there at the bottom of the chasm, just a bit ahead of us right here.
Still here?
And no one ever claimed it, and it would be super expensive for the chasm to remove, so they just left it there. I'll let you know when we're right over it. But sadly, we won't be able to see it because the light doesn't make it that far down into the water. So we're pretty much directly over the car right now. If you look back where we came from right here, it looks like we dropped downwards a pretty good distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've actually only gone down about 2 inches since back there. It's an optical illusion. This rock on the right, on our right side is coming out of the water at an angle. Making it look like we're dropping a bit further than we are.
Alright.
Back behind us here, sort of back left, this big formation is called the Sentry Box. We're about to bump into that just for a moment. Yeah, so back left now, this formation is called the Sentry Box. It's basically a miniature version of the chasm right there in the wall. And then here on our left side now is called the Broken Needle. It was looking a little bit shaky this morning, so I ran up there and put those sticks in to keep it up. That's a good example of what's called ice wedging, where water gets in the cracks of the rock, freezes, expands, and then breaks the rock away from the rest of the wall. Coming up on our right side here, this big hunk of metal coming out of the rock is part of the old pulley system here in the chasm. Originally in 1873, when we started the boat tours here, we used 2-ton, 30-person wooden boats for the tours, and the guides had to actually pull them back by hand, using ropes and metal loops in the rock like the ones in the wall across from us here. In the 1920s, they installed the motorized pulley system to make it a bit easier for them, but in 1996, 2 destructive floods came through the chasm and destroyed all but that part of the pulley system, and all but 2 of those boats, one of which is now on display outside of the Welcome Center. So we are approaching the rapids here, so a few reminders. Remember to keep everything inside the boat at all times. Keep your feet tucked underneath the seat or strap or cup in front of you. I would recommend putting any electronics away unless you really trust your grip and how waterproof they are. Hold on to your loved ones, say your goodbyes, all that. And I will warn you now that I do tend to fall asleep to the sound of running water, so we'll see how this goes. If you hear a big splash back here, just pick up the extra paddle and keep going. Our back left here with all these landslides and down trees, that's all from that same flooding. And on the top of these cliffs on our left where all the soil swept away, that's how high the water got here. See, the boat didn't hit you that time. Get a bump. Alright, so does anyone here really like or really hate spiders? Well, regardless of where you land on that spectrum, you're going to love this wall on our right side that we're about to bump into called Wolf Spider Wall. Yeah, little bump on our right. Yeah, hundreds of thousands of them live up in this wall. It's actually where they lay their eggs. They're gray and brown and furry. Fully grown, they can be about the size of the palm of your hand. Wolf spiders themselves don't actually make webs, as some of the other spiders in this wall do. Wolf spiders actually pounce on their prey. Here they can jump about 10 feet off the wall. Yeah, we do actually occasionally get them in the boats. They're not going to bite you unless you provoke them in some way, so you should be fine. Yeah, one of our guides here, his name is Joey. He actually gets bit by one routinely once a year. But he's the one doing something wrong to make that happen, though. You know, that up there, that's called the Tyrolean Traverse. It's similar to a zip line, but except for instead of gravity pulling you all the way across, it only takes you part of the way like you saw there, and you have to use your own upper body strength for the rest of the distance. I've done it a few times in the area before, they're not these ones specifically. I would definitely recommend it if you're able to. Huh? No. I mean, a little bit. We'll still be here for a good hour. So you gotta get that good paddle tone. I'm aware. It's just funny. Yeah. And on our right side here, everybody, you see this big triangle shape in the rock? This is actually part of the fault line here in the chasm. On the left side of it, there is the Canadian tectonic plate, and on the right is the North American tectonic plate. And right here, the two plates are colliding, and the Canadian plate's moving underneath North American and pushing it upwards. This is actually where we get that optical illusion we saw earlier. You see the layers of the Canadian plate moving downwards into the water. That's what creates that. Now, if we were to sit here for a few 100 million years, like some of these tubers might, we could actually see a mountain being formed right here. And eventually this is all going to be underneath one huge mountain range that goes all the way north to Montreal and all the way south to Washington, D.C. Well, that's what Tony over there is for. If you get Tony's attention, he might help you. No, you'll be fine. It's not nothing. That's why I'm pushing you a little bit. You can't hold on, sadly. But this will be your best chance to start. We get about 87 different species here. The most common including like bass, pike, trout, the occasional salmon or sturgeon, things like that. We don't actually have a lot of fully grown fish in the water right now, but we do have a lot of baby fish. A lot of the fish from Lake Champlain were up here a few weeks ago to spawn. So they're back out in the lake, but their babies are still up here. We actually had a nesting pair of smallmouth bass up here underneath the stump in front of us. And we knew they were nesting because they like to attack the raft guide's legs as we got the boats out of the water. It didn't hurt at all. It's just a very strange sensation when you're not anticipating it. Sadly, we are coming to the end of our tour here, everybody. I'd love to take you the rest of the way down to Lake Champlain. You'd have to offer me $10 each and a new summer job. That's what's going to happen here. We're going to stay in the boat for now, but I'm going to hop off the back and pull us a little bit further up on shore. And then we'll get out one person at a time off the front of the boat. If you enjoyed the tour...